I'm doing this for the second time because I wasn't recording because I was so excited. Yeah. Got it that time. Yes. I'm doing this for the second time because I wasn't recording because I was so excited. I haven't even done an intro yet, and it is is 6:21. It's been legal shooting light for 15 minutes. And there's currently deer on the ground. I just heard someone shoot to my west. Trella and Tyler are my east. They're to my east. And I'm hoping they get an opportunity, but I had like 15 deer come out in front of me. And I missed my very first shot. It was a little bit of a longer shot, but I can't actually believe I missed. Because I literally let me show you. I'm like full blown proned out. And then one of my deer is sitting right there. And that is a doe. And so I got that doe. And then, come on, not all the way back in. Focus. I got that doe. And then I looked right below me and there was a buck that actually had come out into the field and I could not see him. I'm not exactly sure where he came from. At least I think it was a buck. It had a really big body and it looked like it had antlers. But I can't be 100% positive. I'm not totally sure. But I'm hoping to hear these guys start shooting a little bit. I haven't seen those deer come back to the west. But there was, so they came out. They came out right here. It was the one that I shot first. And then after I shot her, I looked down here and there was probably 5 or 6. And there was one more in the field that I couldn't see. And then 2 more came from here. Literally, there just were deer everywhere. I wish we had all been on this point this morning. Because so many deer came out of here. And, I don't usually follow my gut feelings. I tend to go where I think it will work, or I've had success in the past. It's not a deer. But, yeah. That happened so quick. My 2019 rifle season is done. I had an amazing season, as you can tell. And, I have no means to be mad. We worked our butts off the last couple days chasing mule deer. I didn't even do anything from day 3. Actually, hold on. Take that off, because that's much easier than holding that damn tripod. I might be a little shaky, so I apologize. But we've been working our butts off trying to kill mule deer for the last 2 days. And it just hasn't worked. It just has not been willing to do it. And, well, that's alright. We had a couple opportunities, just didn't work. I had an opportunity at a 3x3 at about 350 yards on the run, and I was not willing to take that shot. I like them. I'll shoot that distance, but not on the run. I don't really like to shoot deer on the run, period, let alone any deer that's further than 150 yards probably. But I didn't make any video from day 3 because we slept in the morning because we were tired from day 2. And then last night was kind of a cluster. We just didn't have any luck. And it just didn't work. I wish I'd gotten all these deer on camera. But it just wasn't. It wasn't in the books today, I guess. I'm just happy I got what I got. I'll get some good video of them here in a little bit, but what a way to end my season. Like, gosh dang. That was awesome. So, Oh, looks like we'll be heading home today. I really hope Terrell gets to pull the trigger again. I think I just heard a buck grunting. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes and watch, because if any more deer come out into this field, I'm gonna have those guys get up here. Because these deer actually went the complete opposite direction I thought they would go today. But, alright, I'll sign back in here in a few minutes. Alright, I made it to the deer, finally. I was waiting for my dad to show up because he had the cart. But, a little 4x, not a little 4x4, but he's a 4x4, unfortunately a little busted up, but made a decent shot. Unfortunately I hit the shoulder, which kind of sucks, but he did not go far. This is my first buck in a while. He's got a big body. My dad went over to mess with the other deer, and I'm going to work on this guy, get him all going. Sounds like Terrell and Tyler are moving their way to us, so things are going to get a little separated, or a little interesting here. Unfortunately, we had another 4x4 buck that was moving towards Terrell and Tyler, and somebody shot it. And unfortunately, we believe that the person that shot it was not wearing orange, which, guys, if you're deer hunting, I know during rifle season it sucks to wear orange, but please wear your orange. Like, that's safe. Like, you're meant to wear orange for a reason, because you can't see people. Like, and with a rifle, that's dangerous. I mean, there were guys across the valley that when I shot these deer, I couldn't see, and I wasn't shooting in a dangerous way, but it's unfortunate to not know that they were there, and that's because I shot these at, like, legal light was 6:07, I shot these at 6:12, so it was very early. But wear your orange, please, for the sake of you and any other hunters. You wouldn't want to accidentally harm someone, and no one else wants to accidentally harm you, so that's my rant. I'm gonna get to working on this deer, and next thing you'll probably see is us back at the truck or back at camp, so. Oh, yeah. Alright, she's all done, blood on the hands. Need to get them cleaned at some point, hopefully. But the deer are in the truck. We're going to the check station right now. And actually, so that buck that was heading towards Tyler and Terrell, I had originally thought there was still a guy that was walking around with no orange on, which is just a terrible idea during rifle season. But he was not the one that shot this deer. It was actually the guy, or actually the lady and her son, who were across the freaking valley from me. And they shot that deer at 669 yards. Dang, that's impressive. Like, I don't shoot that far. Partly because I don't have the optics to shoot that far. Maybe next year. But when she told me 669, I just about fell over because I was like, dang, that is an impressive number in yardage. So, but we're heading to the check station with the deer, and then it's back to camp to skin out a couple deer, quarter them and get them in coolers, clean up camp, and then go home. That's probably about the end of this trip. I'm sure I'll do a few updates as we finish out the trip. Terrell and Tyler are heading to a property east of us, kind of just in hopes that they can stumble across something. Unfortunately, it's 9 o'clock now. The morning's probably really slowing down, and I'm hoping that something gets in front of at least Terrell. I mean, he shot a deer this weekend, so he doesn't have a whole lot to be mad about, but he is kind of sad that he didn't get an opportunity at a buck. But that is just part of hunting. He's got plenty of hunts left in his life. So it'll happen one of these days. It took me, 4 or 5 years before I even killed my first buck, and it wasn't even that big. I mean, I've been deer hunting for a long time. A lot of public land and some private land when I was younger, but this is actually the biggest buck I've ever shot, which to some people is probably sad, but I'm proud of it. I wish he wasn't broken, but I'm proud of it. So, but I'll probably check in with you guys at some point. So, alright, we're out of here. It was a great weekend. But yeah, I'll probably wrap up the hunt when I get back home, but that is it for camp. We got a 5-hour drive home, so we're gonna get to it.